Hi, I'm Scott Samuel from the Culinary Institute of America here at Greystone, and I'm going to be making a neat dish today. It's a Ajo Blanco, which is a Spanish version of the Gazpacho, but it's a white Gazpacho. I'm going to be pairing this with slow roasted green grapes and incorporating some of the grapes into the soup, and I'll show you how as we get along the way. Let's take a look at our ingredients. For the Ajo Blanco, I always want to use almonds that have been blanched and peeled, and using whole almonds, they have a little bit more texture and flavor. Fresh garlic, day-old bread that we're going to soak in some water to kind of reconstitute, extra virgin olive oil, sherry vinegar, and those are our basic ingredients. I'm also going to go ahead and take some grapes and slow roast them. And the way I like to do this is basically coat these grapes a little bit of canola oil, season with a bit of salt and pepper, and I'm going to put them in the oven at 325 degrees for about 30 to 40 minutes until they kind of release their juices and concentrate in flavor. So the reason I want to slow roast the grapes is to kind of concentrate the flavor without any color, because this is a very mild soup traditionally served with some sort of grape, and we're going to do two versions of grapes, the slow roasted green grapes and fresh black grapes. So you have different colors and different textures, and the neat thing about this is that I'm going to incorporate some of the grape roasting juice into the soup, and that's going to tie the whole thing together. Very simple, yet interesting. So let's go ahead and start the soup. The first thing I want to do is take my baguettes, couple slices, 3 to 4 slices, and soak it in a cup of water. And it's going to reconstitute the water, soften the bread. This is going to be the body of the soup. The next thing I want to do is take our almonds. It's about 4 to 5 ounces, 3/4 of a cup. And our garlic, and I crush it, and then every time I'm working with garlic, I take off the little stem. So just cutting right down the middle, looking for the green sprout. So far, so good. Give these a little rough chop. Put them in the blender. This is some bread that I just soaked a few minutes ago. What I want to do is squeeze the excess water into the blender, and then start our base soup by pureeing the almonds and the garlic and the water. Okay, so that's just the beginning. Now we're going to add our bread and enough water so that I can make a nice smooth soup. And then I'm going to balance with water for texture, then add my olive oil and my sherry vinegar. And now I want to add my extra virgin olive oil, about 6 tablespoons, my sherry vinegar to give it a kind of a balance. Season a taste with a little bit of kosher salt. Our green grapes have come out of the oven. We removed the stems, and now we have roasted green grapes. And there was a lot of juice in the pan that I'm going to incorporate this into our soup. So this is a chilled soup. So what I like to do is kind of balance with texture. First, I'm going to add our roasted grape juice. And then I'll refrigerate this for about an hour to chill it, make it really nice and chilled. And I'm going to serve it in a chilled bowl. A chilled Ajo Blanco, a little season to taste. Maybe a little small touch of salt. So I'm going to slice these really thin so they tend to float on the soup. Take some of our slow roasted green grapes and a drizzle of an extra virgin olive oil. I like one with a little bit of spiciness. We're playing off the sweetness of the grape and the heat of the garlic and the spiciness of the extra virgin olive oil, rounded out by the acidic nature of the sherry vinegar. So the grapes play an important role here. In addition to the texture of the slow roasted grapes, is the sweetness. It kind of balances out this whole dish. And there we have it, Ajo Blanco with slow roasted green grapes and extra virgin olive oil.